Oh, damn. Nice.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
You need to calm down. Yeah, he's alive, isn't he?
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
I'm to go. Not likely. You get your ass out of Flotsam, wanderer.
You wanna fight? I'll punch your bloody face in. You wanna go? Triss just watching in the background, waiting for it to be over. Should just throw him into the water.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce,
That's
and
quite
I am
fine, we're
chief
just having
person
a
in
casual
charge
fight,
of
you
all
know.
matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
That good. Saves me some time then.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf, formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation, witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
There's a bit of tension there. There's a blue dot over here. What's this?
Ma always said, go ask the mason to take you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what?
Ever seen the river monster, the Karen?
I have, but I'm not the talkative kind.
So what? Talk.
Speak up.
Monsters as big as a barn, with giant tentacles. Snatches men from boat decks and cattle off the shore. It's slimy like a snail, but fast as a thirsty
God, your
vampire.
bloody eyes. Okay, there's just a little bit of information.
Meet new people.
Not really yet.
Some of them up.
There's a blue dot just for that.
Tell me you like it.
Right, let's go back to the tavern, because there's a lot of stuff in the tavern which I haven't seen. You can see all like the markers and stuff on the map. Does this lead straight into it? Also, I'd like to have a talk with some more people. See, everyone's a bit split up now. I talk to Dandelion. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay, we'll come back to you, Dandelion. Don't you worry. Talk to Roach first.
What's going on, Geralt?
Looks like you're on Laredo's shit list.
How can the commander of a Temerian garrison just piss all over the commander of Foltest's special forces?
The Blue Stripes aren't exactly popular among common folk, in case you hadn't noticed.
Like anyone who does the dirty work. But Laredo's a soldier.
The worst scum gets posted to dumpy border towns like this. Incompetent fools who show off their authority to a bunch of grimy peasants.
Alright. Flotsam's in the wilderness. It's a good hideout.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edirn. The largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edirn, with Kedwin lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
I think I need to
Stuck
turn
in
the
middle
voices up
like
a little bit.
candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Laredo in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive to say the least, Witcher.
Alright, what now? Got a
We
plan?
arrived in Flotsam, we saw the killer, we've pissed everyone off. What next?
If the Kingslayer's in Yorvet's care, we'll have to get them both.
If we go out into that forest to look for elves, all we'll find is our own death.
We'll visit Laredo as invited. He may be a hick heading a bunch of imbeciles, but this is his territory and he could prove useful.
Alright,
Little
oh,
town
no, damn it, I want to talk to
the
that.
Pontar Valley. At the north.
They say the Pont... Naive.
Alright, see ya.
Roach.
Stay away from me.
Let's talk to Zoltan. Dandelion's got a lot. I'll talk to him later.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are
Zoltan.
you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Alright. Did somebody give you a job?
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well-paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
I know. I need new weapons.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
Heard of an elf named Cedric?
Do you know someone named Cedric?
Know him? We drank each other under the table last Saturday. I barely made it home.
Where do I find him?
Most times gazing at the forest from a tower near Lobendon. Strange bird, that one, but a heavyweight when it comes to drink.
Thanks.
I'm not done yet. We need to do some arm wrestling.
How are those biceps holding up, Zoltan?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Alright, let's go.
Show me those bulls' bollocks then.
Right, I've got this. Time to concentrate. Nearly there. Oh, no, no. Oh, oh. Got ya.
Your hand's like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on.
Yarpin.
They'll be surprised.
Right, let's talk to Triss. Where's she gone? Where you got? Oh, she's over there.
Look, people! Wonders!
Seems my memory's coming back.
The massacre in Rivia. It came back to me. I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans. A young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death. Or a state close to it. I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Everything alright?
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
Alright, nice and short. Let's head downstairs. I saw this earlier. Here we go, and then we'll talk to Dandelion on the way back up. Hello? Just robbing the brothel blind now. Can't stop me. I rob everywhere I go. No, the door. There we go.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook! Just pretend you don't see. Don't look in the mirror.
That's right. Turn your oven off.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Striggett style?
No, tell me.
Down the flat, try to get it on, falls flat asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
God, it's pretty big down here, isn't it? Because this is where the whores hang out. We'll just move on. Alright, looks like there are some,
We have sinned, forgive.
Who are you?
I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me understanding of it. Perhaps Providence grants you luck, and then I shall give you this prize. Perhaps you will make better use of it.
No.
Only the gods know.
Look like dice rolls. I'll do some fights though. Like fighting, that's easier than dice rolls.
Brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our asses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
So, go all out as much as you
Gentlemen,
can.
let the dance begin.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Oh god, a bad start. Okay. Quick jab to the face. Right hook.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook! In the kidneys!
That was fucking poetry. Up for another, brother.
Up for another,
Who's up
brother.
next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip-Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flip-Arse.
Show us your orange. So what'll it be?
Oh, we can bet higher now.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin. Punches lights out!
Well, you're a big one, aren't you?
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Got the size of his head compared to his body. Look at it. Jesus Christ. But you're easier than the skinny guy.
Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy, because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
Who's up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
We go it all out.
I'm ready.
Go big or go home.
Let the dance begin.
Kick the ploughing bastard! Kick the ploughing bastard!
Fighting, like doing the fist fight's probably the
That
easiest
was
thing in this
fucking
game.
poetry.
Just 2 quick time events each punch.
Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
That was that it? Okay.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Suppose I got a little bit of money. Let's head back upstairs now and talk to Dandelion then. And after that we'll go talk to or we'll go continue whatever else we gotta do. Gotta get a silver sword as well. No, not Trish, Dandelion. Right, okay. So, have you learned anything about the assassinations?
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demiven's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory that, but the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
Where's Roach going? Where are you going, Roach? Where did you put that report you gave Roach?
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
Alright. My memory's coming back.
I'm having flashbacks, Dandelion.
What have you remembered?
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save yours. I thought you might have remembered what happened afterwards.
Oh, there's Roach.
I mean, how the devil can you be here now? I hear you, I see you, you're breathing. I mean, you're just alive.
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. I don't know everything yet.
So, Master Spy Politics, care to give me your assessment?
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontarch and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times.
Alright, talk. I can tell you want to.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
I told you. I was framed.
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Scoia'tael, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Loreto finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
Don't worry, we're good. Alright. Let's get the hell out of this tavern. Spent the whole episode in this tavern. Okay, so... what we got to do now? We gotta go talk to someone. Alright, yeah, let's go to the journal. Oh god, the quests. The quests, there's so much. Let's go with... talk to the commander. Yeah. Alright, we gotta go talk to the commander, and I'll probably stop off on the way and talk to them dwarves again as well about getting a silver sword.